Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another video and another F1 22 game experiment. Yes, today we're going to find out what if everyone was powered by Red Bull. First of all, if you missed any of the previous or current game experiments, then there will be an I thing to the playlist, hopefully I remember, in the top right hand corner, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see plenty more F1 22 game experiments. Let me know in the comments below if you've got any particular game experiments that you want me to see and attempt to do, as we attempt a 19.3 in the normal McLaren around Portimao. So now we're powered by Red Bull, which is technically Honda. The game file, I've changed all the sounds, the engine sounds, so every car now has the Red Bull / Honda, because the game files still call it Honda for the for the engine sound, even though it's a Red Bull Powertrains engine. Technically, I'm speaking in this just last year's Honda engine maintained by Red Bull, really, but yeah, a little bit lacking in this on this little fastest lap. I did 2 other laps, but they somehow weren't quite as fast as this one as well. Bearing in mind, of course, there's still going to be that difference with terms of aero and chassis between all of the cars. So all we're looking is really at the straights, really, to see if we can gain more as well. We'll see as I say. So we're not expecting to gain a huge amount. It's not like the fact we've got Red Bull's aero and Red Bull's chassis. That might be another game experiment where we give everyone's Red Bull, because so far we have done an equal cars one already as well, but as you see here, the time does increase ever so slightly there, 19.2, which is, you know, a tenth faster, but you know, that's how much that engine is worth. As Verstappen's gone in qualifying for this little race that we're going to be doing, Verstappen and Perez are qualified, and it's actual Ferrari who are in the mud, but that's typical Ferrari. We're down in P10 and Ricciardo's down in P14, so business as usual there, but we'll see what we can do from 10th place on the grid. It's time for the race around our test track at Portimao.
You join us in Portimao as we prepare for what will undoubtedly be a magnificent day of racing. It's time, of course, for the Portuguese Grand Prix.
So here we are down on the grid, P10. Race strategy is going to be a one stop from soft to medium. Medium to soft is slower as well. Not considering the others we've had, it is actually one of the slower comparisons. There's 5 red lights then to the Portuguese Grand Prix, and away we go. And well, we just didn't move off that start at all. That was a shocking start, to be honest. Gasly got a better start. He's going past Alonso in the Alpine car. Both of them are battling. So we're going to dive down the inside. Alonso dives down the inside, but we've dived it down in the side anyway of them and made up quite 4 positions there. And we're going to have a look now at Hamilton as well, around the outside. He's fallen asleep, thank you very much, but we're still not done there. Hamilton keeps his foot in as we go over the hill then to this left-hander. We're going to force Hamilton out there into the path of Alonso and get up into P6. So it's been a great start from P10 up to P6. Here's a replay then. Hamilton kept his foot in there, but then, you know, we force him out, and he actually goes wide, makes contact with Alonso as he gets a bit squirrely in. There's a bit of his end plate going off, and surely now, yes, you can clearly see his front right end plate is missing, and Alonso's easily able to get past him. Hamilton will have to come in for a new front wing, unlike what in real life, as we're closing up to Carlos Sainz. So how much more capitulation can do Ferrari need in that special Monza livery? A little bit wide there though. We were pushing a little bit of contact there with Sainz, but nothing doing there. Is Ricciardo has had a Spinala. Yeah, no, that's just a typical Ricciardo moment, carrying his real life form to real life. But back to lap 7, not a lot's been happening. The two Alpines are very quick. It'd be nice to have had Ricciardo up here to help me out, but sadly that's not happened. Alonso's come in with me, as has Gasly, who got slowed up by Hamilton, going slowly without an end plate. As well, and also the AlphaTauri as well. Oh yes, oh lovely. So not only have the DRS has decided to brake, we've been jumped in the pits by Fernando Alonso. Fantastic, all the hard work we put into getting to P6 has all of a sudden gone down the drain. And you know, we're all over Alonso getting DRS, we just can't get past him. That Alpine is so quick in a straight line. You know, they've got such good aero, and just through the court, and just unmatched in the McLaren car, as I think that's one of the Williams who's out of the race with an engine failure. Jump to lap 12 though, you can see that Alonso has actually broken DRS, and Ocon is catching it a race at knots as well. So that is alarming. Yes, the middle sets I do lose a bit of time, gain a bit of time there. We're still outside of the 1 second window that we need to get DRS. But jump to lap 16, onto 16, you can see that all of a sudden the AI have all slowed down. I don't know if they used all their battery up. And now, you know, we've got a little bit, we've used all of ours up now to catch back up to Alonso. Diver Danny inside. I was just, at that point, fed up of being stuck behind Alonso. Thank you very much. Back up to P6. You know, that was a bit of frustration from the pit stop, not getting back up ahead of him as well, though, to be fair. 6th was what we're going to get anyway, considering that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was a very uneventful race at Portimao. I'm not going to lie. We might have to do the next one at China. Let me know which one of the two you would prefer, or if you want me to do another track for these game experiments in the comments below. But yes, P6 definitely gained. Having everyone with the same engine with Red Bull didn't improve, you know, the gaps. In actual fact, it helped Red Bull because they had a 1-2. You know, Russell, to be fair, did finish P3, so you know that's the Mercedes there, although Hamilton had a little bit of a nightmare, 21.9 for him, compared to Russell's fastest lap of 21.2, but no one can really match the Red Bull. I think that's just how dominant the Red Bull car as an overall package actually is compared to the rest of the field. Even compared to the likes of Mercedes and Ferrari, they are that dominant. And even if you give the Ferrari a Red Bull engine, that is not going to change, unfortunately for them as well. Alpine as well, fantastic straight line speed. Gasly as well, this clearly, you know, having the, well, I mean, for Gasly it's not really a change there, but having the same engine, you know, really helped teams like Gasly, the two Haas cars as well. You know, those for the middle teams, you know, and Alpine really benefited today compared to maybe Tsunoda. It was not quite as tight as I'd like to, and there wasn't quite as much drama in that race as well. So that's where I'm going to leave it today. If you have enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. You see plenty more F1 22 game experiments as when they come out. As I've said, if you've got any ideas of your own, then let me know in the comments below. If you are new around here, then please do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 videos. Until the next video then, I'll see you next time. Take care. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy your day, and goodbye.